Hello and welcome to the new update of emergency response. This week we have a few new updates, which we have the new fire trucks, updated Springfield Fire Department, dumpster fires, and additional new vehicles and more. So, as you can already see, it's got 3 bays. So that means more room for role plays, and people don't complain if they don't get a parking space. And we also have fire pole, so this here now. And if we go upstairs, which we will, up here we have a bigger area. Over here we have our whiteboard, stats board, active incidents. Birthday, Chief Bailey, happy birthday Chief Bailey, and dispatch desk A, radio channel 7. And then, so the upstairs is also bigger, and kitchen's been moved over here, as it used to be over on this side where the lounge and TV is. And in here we still have our office and another one. But over here we have another office with the sleeping quarters, tables, and the fire pole. So let's go down here. So you don't take any full damage because but okay, so that's good. No full damage. And let's go and check out these new vehicles that they added. Alrighty, and here we are with the two new or updated cars. So we've got the Falcon ambulance, and we also have the ladder truck, which hasn't changed much, but as you can see up here, we now have a bucket. And this bucket, so you control it from up there, and you can also spray a hose, which you can turn, you can point it downwards, point it sideways, so you don't just have to point it where the bucket is. But now, what I've been always wanting is an interior in the back of the ambulance. So you can actually lie down in the ambulance, which is actually pretty cool. Then you've got a few seats back here which you can sit in. And then you've got a door out here you can come out in case you want to go out the back. And then there is also, if I can get back in, a little gap here which unfortunately you can't get through to get to the front. But also in the front we have just a nice looking interior. So it's the first time the Sim's got an interior, so nothing, and it's pretty well done actually. And also the ladder truck's now got an interior. A lot of vehicles now have an interior, and look how high it can go. You can just go straight up if you want. So let's climb up here and have a look how high it is. Going our way up. Wow, look how high this is. Wow, taller than actually the whole Springfield. Amazing. Oh wow, okay. But now, we have a few more vehicles to have a look at. So let's go have a look at those. Actually, before we do, let me look at the customization on the ambulance real quick. Alrighty, here we are with the customization of the ambulance. So the only part I don't like really about is how high these front wheels sit up, but we can have some additional lighting. So you got all the normal ones, grill light and stuff, and then you can also have the black rims, which personally doesn't really look suitable for the ambulance, but it's a nice feature. And then you can have all the different lights on top now. This one here is a bit interesting, the Liberty Light Bar box, where it sits on like the box bit where the patient sits, which is probably why it's got the word box in it. You got the Legacy, Integrity, Argent, Enforce, Liberty Light Bar, just the normal one. Then you can have none. We'll go ahead with the box. And then you can also have a push bar, which looks good, weirdly. I don't know why they're the push bar, but you can also have black, which personally, the black looks okay, but the chrome does look a bit better at some places. But we'll go with black. And then also, at the top here, we have 5 lights, but we can have 7, 2, or 7 like these, where they stick out a bit, which I find personally very cool. And then, if you want to make it, if you want to make the push bar like same color as everything else, at the bottom here in the trim section you can choose to have chrome, which it is now, or blacked chrome, which makes it look better with the push bar. So there's some pretty good features. So we'll have the black rims because they look a bit better with the trim. So there's some good customizations, and good for probably roleplays as well. So be good to be seeing that in roleplays. So we had that other fire truck before, but now there's another one. So down here it's got the front, which is pretty cool. That the other one doesn't. This one still has the box. Smart can just go and extend that to show us how high it can go. But this one's pretty cool because this one, the ladder's centered, so yeah, and instead of it facing forward, it faces backwards when it's down. I like this one. I would use this one personally, but I'm not a high rank, sadly. I haven't spent much on this team in public service, but it is nice. It's got a nice model. If you saw the teasers, they look pretty cool. But now, he's extended it. Let's see how high we are. So we're about the same height that we were in the other truck, I guess. Maybe a bit higher, but still pretty high. But now, let's go and have a look at our new classic vehicles. Alrighty, now here we are with 2 new classic vehicles. Smart's got the brush truck and I have the Chevron whatever. Can't remember what it's actually called. I love these. Classic fire trucks. Perfect. They look perfect. This is what we all have been wanting for quite a while as well. As police got them, but ASD didn't. Who knows? Would DOT be getting classic vehicles? I personally love the one I'm standing in front of. The wide body just makes it look a bit nicer. And also with these classic trucks, instead of like just a truck with just got a big back at the back, it's got like these rails here, and but on both trucks they do, and which makes them look pretty realistic actually. It's Smart spraying water on my truck, thanks for wasting it. Personally, left one, decent. Right one, I love it. Classic vehicles are the best vehicles to use for roleplays sometimes, but the classic roleplay servers or like 1990 servers are gonna love these. So yeah, these vehicles are sick. One. And just as I started recording, a dumpster fire came through. So that's one of the new fires in the game. Let's go over to that. And so with the classic vehicles, they only have one of those one light bars on them, which make them look pretty cool. So this one seems to be right next door to the mod shop. So let's have a look. Now, if this would be cool if they were like be able to be used for like the garbage job. Sadly, they're not. They just sit here waiting to be caught on fire. But let's take this out and have a look at the modelling of this. So it's not a big thing, but it's pretty cool that we have dumpster fires now. Like, so there we go, they're out. We've had like building fires, gas station explosions, but we've never had like anything small really. And you can see you get put out dumpster fire. Usually you probably get maybe 15 XP, but I got 15.8 because Smart is my friend in Roblox. Modelling now. I don't know about the front or the sides, but they're okay and they look a bit pixelated. But if you go on top, you can see all the rubbish. Looks like pictures taken offline, you know. And as you can see, it just disappears after like probably 30 seconds to a minute. So it didn't stay there until the fire comes back. Pretty good update though. I personally love it. And yeah, so I think might have one more vehicle to look at maybe. Or maybe two more. Let's go and have a look. Alrighty. So now we have a remodel with an interior SUV, which was always in game. And we have this new one here, which, to be honest, looks quite slick. Quite smooth as well, which I kind of like. I like smooth vehicles. And let's check the interiors real quick. So looking at this one, yeah, pretty decent. Nothing too special about it. Then we go into this one. Again, it's got a different dashboard than the paramedic one, but still nothing too special about it. But to be honest, they do look pretty nice, and these are one of the vehicles where you can put a push bar on it. Same as the paramedic, the ambulance earlier in the recording. These vehicles would be nice for like roleplay servers and like roleplay videos. They are nice and all. This is a Falcon, this is a Bullhorn, and yeah, so they're all quite nice looking, and yeah, so that's all that we can look at for today. Real quick, let's go and check the dev form. Alright, here we are. The new fire trucks. We've heard your complaints about fire trucks not being updated for the past few years, which, yeah, they haven't. And for the only people with classic game passes can only use those two classic cars, so like that's pretty normal as like in police and civilian. Updated Springfield Fire Department, out with the old and with the new, with the refurbished with a larger bay and modern furniture. Dump fires, which randomly catch up on fires. Brave firefighters to extinguish the flames. Roto Rayrite, which was the one on top of the classic. And there's one vehicle we didn't cover because me and Smart can't afford it. Well, we are a high rank. But it was the Falcon Advance 350, which is a brand new vehicle. And it's like, well, if you're Australian or New Zealand, we call it a ute. But if you live somewhere else, they'll call it probably just truck. And with that vehicle, Smart got out the Bullhorn Pueblo Pursuit. That's a new vehicle, and it replacing the Bullhorn Prancer 2015. And Falcon Advanced Ambulance was replacing the Bullhorn. Minor vehicle changes: Falcon is Scepter 60LF, Chevron 60LF, and new customizations. Heavy tank, increased water tank. Increased the water tank size 2,000 gallons for the heavy tanker. Relined fire engine, changed plating material, adjusted unit numbers, added rotary. Minor vehicle changes: civilian. Lawnmower, updated weight and speed, system suspension, blah blah blah. You can read that all right now if you want. Minor improvements been added. Added private service settings, change speed in which fire spread, reduce the speed in which fire spread in public servers, added black rim options. Admin Plus in private servers now has a shutdown command, which I'm guessing will shut down the server and kick everyone, my guess. And bug fixes 6 defeat teleporting bugs, and minor bug fixes with performance improvements. So not much down here. It's really only the big stuff that was in the announcement, which is nice. And that's really so catch you later and see you for our next video. Peace.